All right, you guys, welcome back to class. This hour we are going to continue on with learning more about confusing words. All right, this hour we're going to be talking about the words further and farther. Okay, why we have the two different words, what their uses are, their pronunciations. Okay, further, farther. Okay, things like that, and we'll go over some practices as well. If we blow through that class, I have some other classes that we can go through as well. So no worries. We may move on to another one, but typically we've been getting through about one session or one pair of words per hour. And so I used to list two, but we never got to the second one. So this is what we're going to be discussing this hour. All right, if you do not have the link, let me grab it for you. Okay, there's our link there, and I put it in the Verbling chat box. If you decide to come in and hang out, all right, in the Google chat, I have the link there for you as well. All right, let's see who we have so far. Hi, Jose, how are you?
Hi. Good night.
Hi, how are things going?
Yeah, it's not bad.
Awesome. So, Jose, where are you from?
I'm from Spain.
From Spain, excellent. And what do you do?
Well, it's my first class here, and well,
okay.
I would like to try it.
Awesome, awesome, very good. And what's your job? What do you do for work, or are you a student?
Well, currently I'm not. I don't work. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
And what's your profession?
My profession, yes, it's about marketing, and yes, and these kind of things.
Okay, so marketing, excellent. Okay, well, welcome to class. It's good to have you here. Let's see who else we have in class. We have Talita. How are you?
Hi.
Sorry, Talita and her kitty cat.
Yes. Another cat.
What's your cat's name?
Shyster. Like
Shyster.
Shyster. Like the
okay, is that like
chicken? Here in
like
Brazil, we have kind of bird. I think. The name is Chester. We eat this in Christmas.
Okay. All right. Very cool. Very cool. Well, welcome back to class. It's good to have you here and your cat. All right. Let's see. We also have Musab. How are you?
Thank you.
Musab, can you hear me okay?
Yeah, fine. Thank you, teacher. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. And Musab, what have you done today?
What?
What have you done today? Have you just gone to school, or have you worked all day today? What have you done?
Yeah, in my country, these are our vacation day. We are in holiday, spring holiday. So I don't go to school this week.
Okay, excellent. Well, welcome to class. It's good to have you back.
Thank you.
All right. How about Lorenzo? How are you?
Fine, and you?
I'm doing good. Now, today's the last day of your vacation, right?
Well, yes, I returned today to my
Oh,
classes.
you went back today. Okay. All right. Yeah, I
Yes.
thought you had until today, but all right. And how was after having a big long vacation, how was it going back to classes?
Well, quite well.
Okay, that's always good to hear. Excellent. Wonderful. Well, welcome back to class. It's good to have you here, Lorenzo.
Thank you.
All right. And we also have Isabel. How are you?
I'm fine. As I already.
Excellent, excellent. Well, thank you for coming back to class, Isabel. Now, from what I remember, you're from France. Is
Yes,
that right? I
yes,
could be
correct.
wrong. Okay. All right. Excellent. And what is it that you do? Are you a student or do you work full time?
Now a student.
A student. Okay. All right. Excellent. Excellent. Well, welcome to class. It's good to have you back.
Thanks.
We also have Hiba. How are you, Hiba?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing good. Doing really good. Thank you for coming to class. Welcome back. And how's your day going? Anything interesting happening?
Nothing. Today is my holiday. Actually, I took a day off today from the work and staying
Okay.
at home, get some rest.
Excellent. That's always nice. Relax a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Very good. Okay. Well, welcome back. Let's see. How about Ednis? All right, Ednis Gomez. How are you? Hi. Is your microphone working? Ednis, is your microphone working? All right, well keep working on it. We'll see if we can get it to participate, okay? Or have you participate by speaking, okay? All right, welcome to class. How about Batiar? How are you?
I am fine, teacher. Hello.
Awesome. Welcome back to class. How you doing?
Thank you. Ah, I am. I am internet cafe. It's working.
Very cool. Now you also work as in a restaurant, right? You work as a server, from what I
Yeah,
remember.
yeah. I am from Turkmenistan. I am a very good Russian language. Yeah.
Okay, excellent.
Thank
Okay,
you.
well, welcome back to class. Good to have you here. And
Thanks.
Amparo, how are you?
Here again.
There you are. Awesome. Well, welcome back to class, Amparo.
Thanks.
Okay, you guys. Let's see. Did I miss anybody? Let's see. Edna, is your microphone working? Were you able to get it fixed? Not so much. Okay. All right, so let's go over rules in the class and whatnot. Okay, just to remind you, if you're let's see here, if it is not your turn to talk, okay, make sure that you are muting your microphone. Okay, so and you mute by pressing this button. If that is red and it's your turn to go and talk. Okay, go ahead and unmute it, talk, and then you can come back into class. Okay, but if you don't have that muted and there's some noise that goes on behind you, we will all be able to hear that, and sometimes it's louder than you think it is. So make sure to keep yourself muted. If you do have a question, you can chime in as well. That's not a problem. This hour, we are going to be going over confusing words, two specifically, the words further and farther. Okay, the link we're going to be taking a look at is right here. Okay, go ahead and open that up. When you do, this is
Chat.
what you'll. Yes, what's up?
I can open the link. Is service unavailable?
Try it one more time because I was able to open it just fine.
Oh, okay. Now
You got it?
it's
Okay.
working. Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes it gets a little crazy.
Okay.
Awesome. Very good. Very good. Okay. So go ahead and open that up. When you do, this is what you shall see. Okay. And there's no need to select anything. You should be opened up to the exact page we need to be on. Okay. So we're going to be talking about further and farther. Sorry, it's the opposite here. So farther and further. Okay. So let's talk about this. Let's go to my first readers. We're going to start over on the right-hand side this hour with Talita.
Okay.
And Talita, let's have you read. Okay, so let me have you read everything that's in this left-hand side talking about the word farther. Okay, and I'll have you read down to where it says adverb, okay?
Okay. My link, it's, I don't know what's happening. I'm not seeing the same thing that you.
Okay, have you scrolled down? So when you
Yeah.
open it up, this is what you see. Is this what you see?
No, I
Okay,
can
well
share
go ahead and
the.
scroll down.
I can share the view to you.
Okay, go ahead and share it.
I can see this, only this, and I'm scroll down and you see it's different.
Oh, it just hasn't loaded yet.
Yeah, it's strange.
Yeah, it looks like it needs to load is all.
Yeah, but you can
Okay.
keep
All right. Well,
to another person, and I will try to download this correctly.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
That's fine. All right, let's go to Musab.
Yeah.
And Musab, let me have you read the left column. Okay, talking about further.
Okay.
And I'll have you read this paragraph here, adjective, as well as what's below adverb here. Okay, go ahead and just read the left side, and I'll have someone else read about further. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Further. I read farther or further?
Farther. The one on the
Farther.
left side.
Okay. Farther is used the meaning of comparative distance. Some speakers prefer farther for physical distance, spatial, temporal, metaphorical distance, while others prefer further. Still others use the two, farther and further, interchangeably the same.
Okay, and down below where it says adjective, go ahead and read these sentences here, please. Just on the left side.
Okay. Adjective. The shop is farther down the street. It's just a bit farther. What you say couldn't be farther from the truth. Stop. Don't go any farther. Don't move. Stop. Don't go any farther. Don't tell me more gossip. We're getting farther away from the main square. We're getting farther away from the central idea. I
Okay,
read
thank you very much.
adverb.
Go ahead and read
Okay.
down below where it says adverb as well. Okay.
Okay.
Yes,
can't.
please. Yes, please read these here. I can't walk and the others.
I read it or I stop.
Yes, please read.
Okay. I can't walk any farther. He walked farther down the street. He leans farther right in his view of government. All
Okay.
right.
All right. Thank you very much. Just till there. Thank you. Now, their point here is that farther and further can be interchanged. Okay, in some instances when you're talking about comparative distance. Okay, something is close, or there's a distance between you. Okay, it's far away, or it's close to where you're at. Okay, so now we're going to look at the other side, and let me go to Lorenzo. Lorenzo, please read about further.
Further is preferred by some speakers for physical distance and for figurative distance. Further from the truth. Over time, the two words have undergone differentiation. Additional studies will be needed in order to say more about the usage of these words in various English-speaking communities. The shop is further down the road. It's just a bit further. What you say couldn't be further from the truth. Stop. Don't go any further. Don't move. Stop. Don't go any further. Don't tell me more gossip. We're getting further away from the main square. We're getting further away from the central idea. I can't walk any further. He walked further down the street. He leans further right in his view of government.
Okay, very good. Okay, so here we've been talking about their uses when they're very similar. Okay, comparative distance. That's a very similar meaning. There isn't much difference there, unless we're talking about figurative distance. Okay, figurative is not a literal distance. Like my house is farther down the street. That's a physical distance. Okay, from where I am to my house, there's a physical distance. Further from the truth. Okay, the truth. Okay, the truth isn't a place. Okay, and so that is a figurative distance. Further, okay, further from the truth. Okay, we're gonna look into this just a little bit more, okay, because we've been reading sentences that are very similar, and the truth of the matter is that people do use these words, and they don't really know what the main difference is. Okay, I've heard farther from the truth. I've also heard further from the truth. I've heard people use them both ways. Okay, and there's a lot of times that we as English speakers don't know the real difference. Okay, so let's keep reading. We're going to dig into this a little bit more. Let's go to Jose.
Yes. Hello.
All right. We're gonna scroll down. Okay, and let me have you read. Let's see. Oops, sorry. We're going to scroll down here to where it says farther. Okay, farther here. And let me have you read everything here on the left-hand side. We're going to be talking about more, additional, and extra. Okay, so everything that's here on the left-hand side. Go ahead and read that, please.
Farther is not used with the meaning of more, additional, or extra. As a verb, it is used with the meaning of help or aid. Yes.
Keep reading, please.
He will pursue further education, further studies on the use or further or further will need to be made. That's a further reason for deciding now. And further, I have no way of know how to solve this. Assist.
Okay, and then down below as well.
Yes, assist, promote, and help progress. He will further his education by attending college. We furthered their cause project with a large donation.
Okay, good. All right, so we do not use farther, okay, in these types of situations. All right. Now let's learn the correct way to say these types of phrases. Okay, using the word further. Okay, with a U-R. Okay, let's go to Isabel. Let me have you read everything that's in the right-hand column, please.
Okay.
Talking about further.
Okay. So further is used with a meaning of more, additional, extended, or extra. For example, he will pursue further education. Adjective, additional, extra. His remarks further strained relations between the companies. Adverb, additionally. Further studies on the use of further and further need to be made. That's a further reason for deciding now, adjective. Do you have any further thoughts, adjective? Further, I have no way of knowing how to solve this. He will further his education by attending college. We furthered their cause with a large donation.
Okay, good. Good. Thank you very much. So we furthered their project or their cause, okay, with a large donation. Okay, so the main difference between further and farther is that further is also used to mean more, additional, extended, and extra. We do not use farther in that way. Okay, so further studies. So they needed to study more, okay, in order to get extra information. Okay, do you have any further thoughts? Do you have more thoughts? Okay, and we use farther mainly for physical distance. Physical. Okay, so how far? Okay, if you're going to talk about far and distance, okay, you use FAR. How far is it from Costa Rica to the United States? Okay, and that's we're talking about distance there. So Costa Rica, United States, there is a physical distance there, and we talk about farther. Okay. All right. So let's go down. Coke teacher does not seem to zero. All right. Let's see. Okay, so let's scroll down. Okay, we're gonna go to grammar notes. All right. Let's see. Isabel was my last reader. Let's go to Hiba. Hiba, let me have you read. We're going to talk about the. Let's see. Okay, so we're going to skip over where the word came from. Okay, it's not that big of a deal. Okay, we're going to talk about predicts further. Okay, as well as this paragraph here. Okay, so let me have you read this very bottom paragraph and this top paragraph up here. Okay, go ahead and read those.
Okay, which paragraph, please?
This paragraph down below.
What is its title?
The title is Fowler predicts further will win out as the dominant choice.
Okay, just a minute, please. I can't find it. It's in the bottom?
Yes, at the bottom there. Okay, so where it says grammar notes. Okay, we're going to scroll down right here to where it says Fowler predicts. Okay, I'd like for you to read this paragraph right here. Okay, Kiba, have you? Can you see where that is at? Nope. Okay, let's go to Edna's. Edna's, did you get your microphone to work? Okay. How about Betiar? Batiar.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you see which paragraph I'm on right here?
Okay.
So we're down below where we
Father.
were just reading, where it says grammar notes. Okay.
Okay.
So this right here, please.
Fowler predicts further will win out as the dominant choice. On the wall, it is less likely that one meaning or us will be established for father and further than that the latter will become universal break, breakfield.
Okay. Yeah, just till there is fine. Let's go up here to the top, and let me have you read these two are where it says Garner opines.
Opines.
Okay, so you're down here.
Sorry.
Okay, we're going to scroll up to where it says Garner. Okay, opines on best usage. Go ahead and read this paragraph, please.
Okay. Both are comparative degrees of four, but they have undergone differentiation. In the best SQ further refers to physical distances, further to figurative distances in
That's
brain.
distances.
Distances in bring further is tip 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 tip
That is typically
typically both physical and figurative, whereas further is physical only graded.
Okay. All right. So just till there. Thank you very much. Okay. So what we have here, class. Okay. Let me have everybody please mute your microphones if you could. All right. So further. Okay. Further talks about figurative distance. Okay. Help. Okay. More and extra. Okay. Things like that. All right. That's further. Okay. Farther is physical distance. Okay, so there's only one real use for farther. That is physical distance. Okay, some people believe that further with a UR can be used for physical distance as well. Okay, so that's why they're saying that further may win out, because there are more uses for that particular word. Okay, talking about figurative, talking about real distance or physical distance. Okay, help, more, and extra. Okay, so it's a little bit of a confusing word. We're going to go through some exercises and work on using it. Okay, let's go to Amparo, and we're going to scroll down. Okay, go ahead and scroll down here. All right, and let's go ahead and read through these paragraphs. We're going to read through here and then fill in these blanks, okay, in our exercise. So, Amparo, let me have you read the first two paragraphs here on the left-hand side, and then I'll have Talida. Have you been able to open up the page?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, Talita, I'm going to have you read the right-hand side. Okay. So, Amparo, please read this side first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Last weekend, we drove to the Grand Canyon and decided to hike down the canyon to the river below. We thought it would be just a few miles, but it turned out to be much than we expected. Unfortunately, we only took 2 bottles of water. Fortunately, there was a canteen down the trail. We bought some water. After 2.5 hours, we reached the river. The canyon was gorgeous with sparkling blue water and reddish cliffs. There was thick green grass and wildlife by the river. We cooled ourselves in the cold, rapidly moving water and then put on our shoes to head back up. As we looked up, we realized the top was much than we realized. The descent. Going down was easy. The ascent going up would be much harder. We had taken no food with us and we were already starving.
Okay. Next paragraph or next side, please.
We herded up the trail and soon ran out of energy. We wheeled on one foot to go in front of the other. After a while, we reached the canteen, where we bought lots of snacks for energy. We also received encouragement to
Just skip over that to blank.
okay,
And then
okay. Our successful climb to the top of the rim. Just as the sun was setting, we reached the top of the canyon rim. We talked something about our stupidly, correct?
stupidity.
Stupidity of having taken so little water and food with us. As we looked around, we saw several things,
Signs.
all right, signs, warning. I don't know this word.
Hikers.
Hikers, not hikers not to descend into the canyon unless we equipped. Oh my god.
Equipped. Well equipped.
Well equipped. Not do not go any unless we have. How did we miss seeing those signs? We took no hikes that unless we have. How did we miss? Okay, that signs that weekend we drove home a lot worse than before. After I returned home, I did some reading. Apparently, a few people have died doing what we did. We were fortunate.
Okay, all right, excellent. Okay, so now, class, the goal is to then fill in the blanks. I wanted to read through this first so that you can hear the storyline before we get into these questions. All right, so let's go ahead and go to number 1. Okay, remember, okay, farther for physical distance. Farther for physical distance. Further, okay, is for figurative distance. Okay, so figurative distance, as well as help, more, extra. Okay, so remember that as we answer these questions. Let's go to Musab. Please read number 1.
Yeah.
And give me your answer.
Last week We drove to the Grand Canyon and decided to hike down the canyon to the river below. We thought it would be just a few miles, but it turned out to be much farther than we expected.
Okay, good. Okay, so they say farther or further. I'm teaching you guys farther is for physical distance. Okay, that's how I learned it. Okay, and that's how I would teach it to you. Okay, so farther is for physical distance. So that's what I would go with. All right, number two. Farther or further. Number two is Lorenzo. Farther is.
Unfortunately, we only took 2 bottles of water. Fortunately, there was a canteen farther down the trail. We bought some water.
Okay. All right, farther down the trail. Distance. Okay, farther down the trail. Good. Okay. Number three. This is Jose.
Yes. After 2.5 hours, we reached the river. The canyon was gorgeous, with sparkling blue water and reddish cliffs. Further, there was thick green grass and wildlife by the river.
Okay, did you say further with a U or farther?
Um, with, with you, I think.
Okay, good. Yes, it would be further. Okay, because we're not talking about a distance anymore. We're saying something like furthermore, in addition. Okay, here's some extra information. We're talking about the sparkling blue water and the reddish cliffs. Okay, also, okay, or furthermore, or here's some extra information. There was thick green grass and wildlife. Okay, excellent job, Jose. All right, let's go to number 4. This is for Isabel.
Okay. We cooled ourselves in the cold, rapidly moving water, and then put on our shoes to head back up. As we looked up, we realized the rim of the canyon was much farther than we realized.
Good, yes, much farther than we realized. Okay, excellent. We're talking about distance. Okay, so from where we were to the rim of the canyon, distance, farther. Okay, number 5. Number 5 is for Hiba.
Yes. The descent going down was easy. The ascent going up would be much harder. Further, we had taken no food with us, and we were already starving.
Okay, good. Yes, so descent easy, going up hard. Okay, furthermore, or extra information. We had no food with us and we were already starving. Good. So we would say further. Okay, additional information. Okay, number 6. Okay, Ednis? Ednis, would you like to participate? There you go. Good. So we would say.
Yes.
Okay, number 6, please. Additional information. Okay, number 6. Okay, Ednis?
We read the
Would you like to participate? There you go.
and sun
Okay, number 6, please.
out of energy. We will on foot on go from toward the order. After a while, my English is very bad.
Okay, it's not that you're doing okay. Talita, can I have you tell Ednis to turn off her second window? Okay, because right now what's happening is that she has two windows open. Yeah, it's that echo. Tell her to close the verbally chat window.
Em português?
Sure, in Portuguese, so that she understands. Go for it.
Ednes, desliga o seu microfone, a sua segunda janela do Verbling. Que tem duas janelas, aí uma tá fazendo eco.
Ah, tá ok. Foi. Foi, obrigada.
Ok.
All right, excellent, very cool. All right, so Ednis. Okay, let's try it one more time. I really want you to participate. Okay.
Okay.
All right, so let's try this. Okay. So let me have you read number 6. Okay, and tell me what you believe the answer would be. All right, number 6, please, Ednis.
So I don't know. I prefer
All right, so
in
let's
the
try this. Okay.
next
So let me have you read number 6. Okay, and tell me what you believe the answer. All right, number 6, please, Ednis. Okay. All right, that's fine. We can go on to someone else. Not a problem. Okay, let's go to Batiar. Let me have you read number 6, please, and give me your answer.
Okay. We headed up their trail and soon ran out of energy. We willed one foot to go in front of the other. After a while, we reached the canto where we bought lots of
Snacks.
snacks for energy. We also received encouragement to is farther.
Is it going to be farther, or further? Are we talking about a physical distance, which is farther, or are we talking about going extra, or continuing, going additional?
Far,
Okay, our answer here would be further.
yeah,
Okay, to further our successful climb.
yeah, further about being on the programs. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. Let's go to number 7, and this is for Amparo.
Just as the sun was setting, we reached the top of the canyon rim. We talked further about our stupidity of having taken so little water and food with us.
Good. So yes, we talked further. Okay, we're not talking in distance. Okay, so additionally, we talked more about it. Okay. All right. Let's go to number 8. Okay, number 8 is for Talita.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello. Okay. Can I read?
Yep, go for it. Number 8, please.
As we looked around, we saw several signs warning weekends. I always forgot how to pronounce this word. Okay. Not
Hikers.
to hikers, not to descend into the canyon unless well equipped.
Equipped.
Equipped. Oh, sorry.
Equipped.
Equipped. Do not go any unless you have further or farther.
Okay, this would be farther with an AR, and this is further with a UR. What are we talking about? A physical distance?
Yes. No, not physical. We are talking about distance, not physical distance. Yes.
Not physical distance. Not physical distance would be further.
Further.
Okay, so you want me to try further?
Yes.
Okay, let's try that out. Okay. All right. So here they say that it can be farther or further. Okay. We are talking about physical distance. Okay. So don't go farther. So don't step past this this sign. Don't go farther past this sign in a physical way. Okay, or harm might come unto you. So our answer would actually be farther. Okay. Now don't get confused because they're saying either farther or further. Okay. The way I was taught. Okay. Farther is physical distance. Okay. Everything else is going to be further. Okay. Farther when you want to say don't go far past this or something like that, you want to say farther. Okay. So it's physical distance. All right. Okay. Let's go to number 9. Number 9 is for Lorenzo.
Yes, yes. We took no further hikes that weekend. We drove home a lot wiser than before.
Good. Yes, and this word here would be wiser.
Wiser.
Okay, so we took no further. We didn't take any more or additional hikes that weekend. Very good. How about number 10? Number 10, please, Jose.
Yes. When I got home, I did some further driving. Apparently, a few people have died doing what we did. We were fortunate.
Okay, so and you said further, correct?
Yes, further.
Okay, yeah, so further, so additional, okay, extended reading. All right, so, okay, class, any questions up till this point? All right, we're seeing in a real in real examples how we use further and how we use farther. Okay, so further, okay, figurative distance. All right, being further from the truth. All right, things like that, and then also more additional things like that. Okay, and then farther is physical distance. I keep repeating that because I want you guys to memorize that. Farther, physical distance. Further, that is more. Okay, additional, things like that. Okay, all right, any questions for me? Nope, okay. Let's see here.
Chad,
yes.
when have a sentence when we can use further and farther in the same meaning?
In the same meaning?
Yes.
Okay, the only place where they would overlap, okay, where they would overlap a little bit is with physical distance.
Okay.
Okay, it's some people's opinion. Okay, some people's opinion is that you can use further or farther with or interchangeably. Okay, personally, I was not taught that. I was taught farther, physical distance, further, figurative distance, okay, as well as extra, more, okay, things like that, or extended as well, okay. So that's the difference. So there isn't in my book, in the way that I speak, okay, or try to speak, okay, because it can get confusing at times because you hear everybody else saying further or farther or whatever for anything, okay. But yes, in my book, in the way that I was taught, those are the two differences. All right.
Okay.
So we're going to go through some error correction right now. We've got about 7 minutes left. So we're going to go through some error correction. Okay. Let's scroll down. Okay. And let's see. Let's read through. Let's read through this next two paragraphs. Isabel, let me have you read this paragraph here, please. Okay, let me have you read this paragraph, and Hiba, I'll have you read the second paragraph. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, read for error as in the section of the news site for the San Francisco 49
49ers football
49 football okay 49ers football stadium. The committee had to determine the best location for the new venue. The Candlestick Park Stadium in South San Francisco needed major renovation. The proposed site in Santa Clara had more open space and possibilities for development. The downside was that it was farther from the team's home city. As the committee continued its discussions, they became further caught up in commercial interest wanting to join in the project.
Okay, very good. And let's see, Kiba, let me have you continue, please.
Okay. Further studies had to be made in terms of environmental sustainability. In June of 2010, the voters of Santa Clara voted in favor of the stadium. Measure J, is that J? Okay.
So, yeah, measure J is what that would be.
The venue will include a 68,500-seat football stadium suitable for football and soccer, potentially a FIFA World Cup. Further, it will be configured for special touring events including concerts, motocross events, and other community events. People coming from farther away, especially from San Francisco, will be able to get to the new site by public transportation, train or bus.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, let's go ahead and go to exercise number 11. All right, and this is for Amparo. Number 11. So go ahead and read this sentence. Okay, it's taken from the 2 paragraphs we just read. And is that correct? Okay. If it's not, what would you change that to?
Okay. The downside was that it was further from the team's home city. It must be farther because we were talking about distance. Or both of them can be
good.
used.
Yes. So we would change this to farther. Yeah, they say both of them can be used, but farther is for distance. Okay, yeah. Farther from the team's home. Okay, good. Thank you. Let's go to number 12. Number 12 is for Alessio. How are you? Alessio, have you been following along? Okay, let's go to Talita, since we are short on time. Let me have you read number 12, please. And tell me if further is okay here.
As the committee continued its discussion, they become further caught up in commercial interests, waiting to join in the project. I think it's correct.
Yes. Okay. Because we're not talking about physical distance. Okay. Exactly. So we're talking about information. Okay. Getting further caught up. Okay. That is getting more information or additional information. Excellent. Thank you. Let's go to number 13. This is for Musab.
Yeah. Further studies had to be made in terms of environmental sustainability. So it's true. Further.
Okay. So further studies. So more information, right?
Yeah.
Okay, additional. We're not talking about a physical distance. Okay, excellent. Thank you. All right. How about number 14? This is for Lorenzo.
The venue will include a 68,500 and soccer. Further, it will be configured for special touring events including concerts, motocross events, and other community events. I think it's correct.
Yes, it is correct. Okay, if you're starting off a sentence with further, okay, and then adding a comma after that, if that's where you see that, okay, it is definitely going to be correct. Okay, we're talking about furthermore. Okay, it's a linking adverb. Okay, so additional information. Okay, excellent. Our last one here is number 15, and this is for Jose. Go for it, Jose.
Yep.
We are
People coming from farther away, especially from San Francisco, will be able to get to the new style by public transportation, train or bus.
Okay, so people coming from further away. Which one would you choose?
Farther, with A.
Farther. Yeah, because of physical distance. All right. Okay. All right. So I think I've said farther physical distance and further. Okay. More help, extra. Okay. Extended. Okay. Many times. But that is definitely going to be our difference between the two. Okay. All right, you guys. Thank you for coming to class.
thank you,
My next class is
Chad.
actually going to be. Sure, no problem. We're going to be reviewing plurals, okay, as well as working on the voiced and voiceless S
Bye.
sounds. Okay. All right. If that's interesting to you, that's my next class. Okay. All right. We'll see you guys
Bye.
later. Bye.
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 Bye.